So again, we will be there. We are going to the back end. SPRO, reference ING, right? मी ती टास्क दिली ती सुजय झाली का व्यवस्थित असाइनमेंट झालं? What we have done is in the definition, logistic general, आपण काय केलं होतं? We have created the plant, right? So first one is define plant. We have defined two plants. एक होता HP01 चाकण प्लांट होता. The second one is HP02, right? Check the details. आणि HP01 जो आहे तो we have assigned in the assignment task definition and assignment always. Assign this plant to the company code. So check. So that was HPCL to the HP01 आणि या ठिकाणीच एरर येत होती रे आपल्याला. सुजय
हो
झाली क्लिअर? काय केलं?
झाली क्लिअर.
ओके, कसं केलं होतं?
असंच असाइनमेंट मध्ये जाऊन नाही का मी तिथं आहे ना कंपनी कोडच्या ऐवजी प्लॅनचाच कोड टाकत होतो,
ओके,
त्यामुळे ते होत नव्हतं.
ठीक
नंतर कंपनी कोड आणि प्लॅन कोड टाकल्यानंतर
ठीक चालेल. So we'll see one more time. So here in define plant, create a plant which you want to create. So we have one more plant, right? HP02 that we have already created. Otherwise, in new entry, suppose I'll delete this now. First of all, we'll check the details, right? I'll delete the entry. I'll save it. Enterprise, sorry. (0201) HPCL enterprise structure. So here new entries will create HP02, say HP plant Pimpri. You can add the details or the address from here, right? Similarly, who is the owner who is taking care of this particular plant? You may add it. Any company oriented. So you simply put it HP. Any details, further details, if you have, just add it over here. Always remember, with respect to the country code, we are here in India. The factory calendar is always and German based, but here we are doing for an India, right? You may select India, right? And you can save it out.
हा सर सेम असं एरर येत.
Right, we'll check it out. Select from here. Instead of India, they are asking for a country code आणि आपण IN टाकत होतो. See the error differences. The confusion, where we get the confusion, every time when we put the country, we put it as a IN, but here they are asking country code. So the country code is 001 here. Got it?
हाँ.
Now you, even if any entry it is not allowing, बरंच काय काय बरंच. Remove, don't put any country code and factory, just save it. Okay. The data is saved. It is not happening every time. Just check the plant you have created. Otherwise, the existing plant is there, right? Suppose I am going to, there will be a third plant. So I'll remove this entry. I'll just save it out. So what I'll do here, I'll just select this plant, copy, and simply I can create the third plant. You got my point? And I कळलं. I'll repeat. Now you have one plant with you here, okay? Your HP1, which is already been created. Select that plant, simply copy as, and make a changes. Likewise, we can create in a different way. मी परत एकदा सांगतो, don't be confused. तुम्ही प्लांट हा क्रिएट करू शकता डायरेक्टली इथून by considering new entries. Clear? The first thing. The second thing is, you just selected the standard, तुम्ही ज्या प्लांट मध्ये डिटेल्स मेंटेन केलेले आहेत, select that plant, copy that plant, HP03. Now here you maintain the details, company, plant, whatever. HP plant, say Wakad. Save it. Here, Wakad plant, Wakad. Save it. Now you have created the Wakad plant. Is it okay? Fine. Now what you can do is, in this case, now we have just creating the plant, but later on there are multiple tables where you need to update the data. Whenever you are going to create the PR, PO, GRN, so you are going to be created a plant level. Generally, there is a valuation area, we call it as. What is valuation area? It is the area under which the procurement takes place. And generally, the valuation area in India, we considered as a plant. कधी कधी कंपनी कोड पण करतात, पण इंडियामध्ये डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द नंबर ऑफ स्टेट्स, प्रत्येक स्टेट्सचे टॅक्स अझम्पन्स जे आहेत ते वेगळे वेगळे आहेत. सो जनरली वी कन्सिडर व्हॅल्युएशन एरिया इज नथिंग बट द प्लांट. सो एसएपीचे जे स्टँडर्ड टेबल आहेत प्लांटचे, सो यू मे कॉपी इट कुठल्या प्लांटला. सो कम हिअर, सिलेक्ट दिस पॉइंट. I'll show one more time. Copy, delete, check plant. Click here, the copy object. Click here. The associated tables are there. So the plant, from the plant, you can take it as 1000. But here, I'll show you. There are several standard plants available. So 1000 is the plant, standard plant with respect to the Germany. Right? Similarly, if you scroll down, you will get the standard. This is the standard. So standard for India. Every time they are changing some terminologies here. So you may select it. And our plant is now HP02. Click it. The number of objects get copied. You can see at the bottom, the number of standard tables are there, right? they gets copied over it. So wait for a minute. It get copied because if you are going to maintain those number of tables, right, it will take a time. So better to go copy and replace the standard one, save. You can see this is the plan details. Now the number of the tables are there. They kind of copies. Those are copied. Now uh, it is a thumb rule in enterprise structure. मी सुजयशी बोललेलं राधिका परत एकदा सांगतो. देर आर टू स्टेप्स. एंटरप्राइज स्ट्रक्चर म्हणजे काय करतो, कंपनी वी आर क्रिएटिंग द कंपनी, वी आर क्रिएटिंग द प्लांट, बट द थंब रूल इज यू हैव टू डिफाइन इट. फर्स्ट स्टेप डिफाइन इट and the second step is assign it. Define in SAP is nothing but the creation of the company code, creation of the plant. We can see the financial accounting here. Generally we have defined the company. So financial accounting, controlling, logistics general, these are the different aspects of the different tabs of the models. Financial accounting is taken care by the FI people. Similarly, controlling is taken care by controlling or FICO people. Logistics general, material management is taken care by MM people. So whatever you as an MM consultant you are going to define, you have to go in this particular two tabs, logistics general and material management. So first come here, define it. In logistics general, we have defined now plants. Now it's time to assign the plants. Here we have defined, now here we are going to assign it. Assign in same tab where you have created the plant. In definition, in logistics general, you have defined the plant. In assignment, same in logistics general, there you'll get an option. Assign that plant to the company code. Okay. You will check whether this plant has been already assigned to any company code. Now you will come to know HP2, right, is already been assigned to where this 1000 plant, because we have copied that plant to the 1000 just now, right? And if we are going to edit entry here, for example, right, it will not allow. So what we are going to do, HP02, if I'm going to take a copy or something, copy, replace it by our company, HPCL. This is the company code where we want to assign. You'll get an error. So this is an error message. The red indication message and error message, it is a hard stop message. The system is not allowing you to go further ahead. If the message comes in yellow color, that message is called as warning message. So this is the warning provided by the system. Still you can go ahead. So here, just now we have copied that plan for the standard tables. HP02 काय झालेलं आहे? HP02 gets copied to the 1000. आता आपण काय केलं, जे SAP चे स्टँडर्ड टेबल्स आहेत ते कॉपी करून घेण्यासाठी प्लान कॉपी करून घेतला होता. बरोबर आहे? सो व्हॉट वी कॅन डू, वी गो here HP02, select that plant, delete that plant. So entries get deleted, just save it. Right now, come back again, go to the same tab. New entries is HPCL, your plant is HP2. Now, once you enter, right, after entering, these details are coming. That means successfully one entry has chosen. Now you can save it out. And now here you can check HP02 is assigned to HPC. Clear? Sujay, Radhika?
Yes, sir.
Is it very much important? Because if you are not able to copy those standard tables, and assigning to the company code your balance sheet data, profit at company code purchasing level, it will be assigned to 1,000 different company code. So similarly, I'll just remove this, save. And what again we can do, we can have one more plant, right? So we'll define that plant as well. What we can do, we already defined yes or no. HP03 is there. We have defined this plant, right? So we have already one plant. Now come out of the screen, copy, delete, check plant. From plant is, there are several company codes also. You can save, you can go accordingly, or you can select the plant also, right? Any is fine. Save it. Now again, the next step is same thumb rule. Once you defined it, now assign it. Assignment, logistics general, assign plant to company code. Check where it has already been assigned. See, you can see it has assigned to 1,000, right? Select that, delete that entry. Sometimes system will allow to copy and edit from here, but I don't know what has happened here. Now make a new entry. What is our company code is? HPCL. And the plant is HP03. So they have chosen one entry. You can save it. Come out of the screen and you may select where the HP03. So HP1, HP2, and HP3, these are the three plants we are having. And all these three plants we have assigned to HPCL company code. Clear? So this is the way we are generally assigning company code to the plant. Clear? Here. Next, what we are going to define, we are defining the storage location, maintain definition. Now in material management, you will find the storage location. See, generally here in logistics general, you will find the location. This location is generally taken care by the PP people in order to maintain their locations production perspective at a plant, right? There are different locations for one plant, multiple location, that is production area is there, damaged material area. You can see. So the plant is 0006, one location one is production area. The location two is damaged material area, and the location three is storage area. So these locations generally प्रोडक्शन एरियामध्ये प्रोडक्शन असेंब्ली लाईनला शॉप फ्लोअर्स असतात आणि शॉप फ्लोअरला मल्टिपल ठिकाणी कंपन्या तुमच्या मशीन्स ठेवलेले असतात. सो दीज आर द बेज ऑर द एरियाज डेडिकेटेड टू देम वेअर दे शुड कीप द मटेरियल. And after that, finished products, scrap area, damaged material area, accordingly, they can understand in the system itself where they have kept their material. So that is this location is generally taken care by PP, that is production planning. And we maintain storage location. So where you will find the storage, enterprise structure, definition in materials management, you will get the storage location. Plant work area is nothing but your plant, for which plant you want to maintain. HP01. So you will see these are the number of storage locations already copied. How it is copied? Just because initially when I shown to you, that time it was not there. It is copied after you copied the standard table to your existing plant. So you may select all these, right? You can select from here all these, scroll down. I think we are not having. Select this, delete all entries. So it will gone, right? Now go to the new entry. That is, this is for which plan? First plan is Chakan. So we'll write it as CH1. That is Chakan warehouse. Select this. It is already there, right? Address 01. That is the location. You can have it again every time the owner is there, who generally take care the plant oriented part. And not necessary every time the storage location is required to be near to your uh, plant. It may be म्हणजे तुमचा प्लांट समजा चाकणमध्ये आहे, स्टोरेज लोकेशन मे बी यू विल गेट ॲट चाकण असेल, बोसरी एमआयडीसी असेल, पिंपरी एमआयडीसी असेल, कुठेही असू शकतं. So simply what you need to do is, I'll show one more time. We have one more plant, right? Maintain storage location. Okay. Plant, work area is plant. Select for which plant you want to. I'll select. You want to maintain the storage location HP02. When we copied all the tables, right? Just because of that, you will get these number of entries. So this storage location will create the confusion. So always the number of location you want, try accordingly. So select it all, delete it simply. Now further here, you will see the empty space, then click on new entries. Now this is which plant? HP02 is Pimpri plant, right? What I'll do is, I'll write PM, that is Pimpri warehouse. Select, enter. If you want to add, you can add one more, PM2, that is Pimpri warehouse -2. पिंपरी मध्ये दोन लोकेशन आहे. Now what we can do, enter. Similarly, you can add. Now in Pimpri, there may be multiple locations, 01. Once you enter, you can have the details. It may be the ownership may be provided to any another company, right? Save it. If second location is there, area, so you can have that part also. These are the mandatory fields. Apart from that, the rest of the fields you may enter accordingly, right? Now, save it. So once you come here, you will see. So Pimpri has 2 warehouses. So Pimpri has two warehouse locations, one PM1. PM1 मध्ये then you will find two locations again, right? Come back in PM2, select it, double click here. For PM2, you'll find only one address. So similarly, you can have it. So what do you have maintained now? Maintain the storage location. And now similarly, you can maintain the purchase organization, right? Which purchase organization we have maintained? That is, I have maintained this. HPPO is the purchase organization. Which one? HPPO, that is HPCL purchase organization. याच्या व्यतिरिक्त if I have HP00, that is HPCL reference purchase organization. What is reference? I initially told you there is a corporate office, there is a head office where you are going to assign, you are going to have one purchase organization. The head office somewhere in the Delhi, and apart from that, you are having three plants here itself in Pune right now. Wakad, Pimpri, Chakan. Suppose one more plant would be in MP. So what will you do? In that case, the tax terminologies according to the two different states are different. So you will have HPPO is the only one because this fall under one company code. And if multiple company codes are there, तुमचं दिल्लीमध्ये कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिस आहे, एक कंपनी जी आहे मुंबईत आहे, मुंबईतल्या एका कंपनीच्या अंडर तीन प्लांट आहेत समजा आता चाकणला आहे, पिंपरीला आहे आणि वाकडला आहे. दुसरी कंपनी तुमची कुठे आहे? दुसरी कंपनी बेंगलोरला आहे आणि बेंगलोरच्या अंतर्गत परत दोन तीन प्लांट आहेत कुठेतरी कर्नाटकात. सो कर्नाटका स्टेट हॅज देअर ओन टॅक्स अँड टर्मिनॉलॉजीज. महाराष्ट्र स्टेट हॅज देअर ओन टॅक्स अँड टर्मिनॉलॉजीज. सो कंपनी कोड 1 that is in Mumbai have one purchase organization, and company code 2 that is in Bangalore will have one purchase organization. So both these companies, when the head office or the corporate office is in Delhi, they want to club together, it will assign to one reference purchase organization. That is assigned, that is nothing but your HPPO. So that is called as reference purchase organization. Is it clear? It's a very big question. At the time of interview, generally they'll ask you just let us know about the difference between your purchase organization and the reference purchase organization. So you would be make sure most of the times when the students came across direct practice करून वगैरे जे आलेले असतात so they will tell us directly की आम्हाला हे conceptच माहित नाही किंवा काही नाही. So you would be make sure की what is HPCL? Sorry, what is reference purchase organization? सो इज इट क्लिअर का डाऊट आहे काही दोघांना? काही शंका असेल विचारून घ्या. So I'll take it as a no, right? Now second part is we are going to assign, right? Now we have defined, now assign. Assign, same, go to the materials management, assign purchase organization to the company code, right? You just find here purchasing organization. Which purchasing organization is there? HPPO. HPPO, you'll have it. Your company code is HPCL. You'll get the details, save it, come back. Similarly, you will have assign purchasing organization to the plant. Now you are assigned first. Here you are assigned to the company code. Here you are going to assign to the plant, right? But here you need to make the new entries. So which is your purchase organization? Your purchase organization is HPPO. Your plant is HP01, Chakan plant, right? What is your second plant? HPPO, HP02. And the third plant is HP0. So save. Come out of the screen. If you want to check HPPO, so you'll get 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. So all these HPPO is the one pure we have assigned to 3 plants because हे 3 plant आहेत, these 3 plants are fall under one company code. That is which one where we have assigned just now is the right HPCL. Now the third is what is that? Assign purchasing organization to the plant, reference purchase organization. So you are assigning reference purchase organization to your purchase organization. So you will have what is your purchase organization? HPPO. What is reference purchase organization we have? Save it. Clear? काही शंका आहे? मला आवाजच काही येत नाही.
नाही सर.
नाही ना? So we have done with the what? The enterprise structure. The one point is pending. That is, see, the purchasing group. What is the difference between purchase organization and purchase group? The purchase organization, it is an organization under which the procurement takes place. But the P group is a buyer, is an independent one. It is not assigned to any P org. It is not assigned to anyone, but it has a role. P group defines the buyer. You can assign those P group to any buyer जो मटेरियल विकत घेणार आहे and there is an approval process for PR and the PO. Purchase requisition असेल किंवा purchase order असेल. Once you create it, मला या प्लांट मधून फॉर एक्झाम्पल I want 10 bikes which has cost somewhere around 10 lakhs. So I have created a PO. तर माझा जो मॅनेजर असेल सो ही इज गोइंग टू अप्रूव्ह इट. दॅट इज कॉल्ड एज रिलीज स्ट्रॅटेजी. अँड द रिलीज स्ट्रॅटेजी ज्या वेळेला आपण कन्फिग करणार आहे सो इट हॅज सम सॉर्ट ऑफ लिमिट्स. टिल 10 lakhs माझा जो इमिजिएट मॅनेजर आहे he'll have the authority. If the price of the PO is somewhere around 50 lakhs, so माझा manager again त्याचा manager, so they will get the authority. As the amount goes on changing, typically based on that the number of level goes on increasing. So in order to set the release strategy, to create the purchase order, to create the purchase requisition, the buyer role is very much important. So how so those buyer roles generally we assign to the P groups. So here you will get in enterprise structure, in definition, you will have these tabs according to the module, and these are especially for the enterprise structure to create the company code, to create the plant, to create the storage location. Now, P group is the independent one, and it is fall under this material management. Material management here, go to the purchasing. So in purchasing, you can see this is the purchasing group. Any details or regarding to this, you can anytime click over here, you will get it. What exactly the purchasing group is. A key of for a buyer group, internally responsible for procurement of the material as well as with the services. So, so these are not assigned to, but it has a it has huge role, right? New entries simply purchase group जो आहे HP1, HPCL, P group या सिस्टीमवर जे आहेत ते मल्टिपल युजर काम करत असतात. सो जस्ट ट्राय टू गिव्ह द युनिक आयडेंटिफिकेशन तुम्ही जो क्रिएट करताय तो. सो यू कॅन इझिली अंडरस्टँड. बेसिकली मी HP1 HP2 याचं रिझन असं असतं आपण जो कंपनी कोड करतो based on that company code itself, I generally used to prefer the other terminologies. म्हणजे एका कंपनी कोडच्या बेसवर आपल्याला बाकी काही आयडेंटिफिकेशन इझिली वी कॅन फाइंड इट आउट, राईट? So you have created it. Two P groups are there. Save it. Clear? So these are the independent one. These are called it as a buyers group. And where somewhere back after that, we are going to assign these buyer groups. We may assign to the any specific buyer. Sorry, these P groups we are going to assign to the buyer. So here जी काही आपण आता डेटा जो सेव्ह केलेला आहे ना, सो तो कुठंतरी टेबल लेवलला जाऊन सेव्ह होतो, राईट? SE69 it is the table. Plants. कुठला प्लांट आहे, काय डिटेल्स आहे, जे जे काय आपण सेव्ह केलेलं आहे, इट विल सेव्ह टू दी टेबल लेवल. सो जनरली these tables are also important. W in terminology, W works in the Germany works said to be a plant, right? So whatever the right till the time company code, कुठला कंपनी कोड केलाय आता? HPC. So you will get it. HPCL is the Hindustan Petroleum Corporation. It is located city in Pune. Currency is INR. Company code, that is HP, sorry, company and company code, these two. All these details you'll get it as a table level. So as soon as step by step we are moving ahead, we'll just try to analyze or find out or to check whatever the data you have stored. Because this data, right now, it is fine. We have just done the enterprise structure. Now we are moving ahead. There might be user wants some sort of changes, right? Now the second point today we are starting is nothing but material master. Material master is again, you click in ME01, MM01, that is nothing but you are creating the material. The material is said to be here. This is the material number gets generated. Either you selected the backend, it would be an internal number range. Then you just need to select this is the mechanical engineering, the material type. These are the different material types. We config those material accordingly. And we can say some standard material types are there. HALB is there, FERT, HAWA, HIBE. So these are the standard. So don't use direct standard one always. What we can do, just similarly, we just copy and replace the standard material type to the R1. Initially, we have created these two, ZROH. And once you start, you enter, you will see the details. Like these are the screens or the views. So now what we are going to config, we are going to configure the details and for which plant you are going to create. So generally here, this is the number range. Either the number range can be external असू शकते किंवा internal असू शकते. Internal is nothing but तुम्ही एखादी range define करून देता. So the system will try to pick the number from that number range, and one by one, the number range gets updated. If you maintain an external number range, so in that time you can provide just like A dash 2024, A dash 03 dash 2024 dash 0001. हे काहीतरी एक नॉमेनक्लेचर आहे, कंपनीने डिफाईन केलेलं आहे, राईट? You may give like this. Second material is second 2. Third material is 3. 4 is 4. So this format is set by the company for the plant. And here they have some sort of nomenclature. That is the plant A. 03 is the month. If we are going to make this in the month of April, they'll create it as a 4. 2024 is the year. And this is again in the month of April. Suppose they have created now the 10th material. So this sort of number range is called as external number range. So that is the T code to create the material MM01, right? To change the material, whatever any changes you made, it is MM02. एक मटेरियल क्रिएट केला होता तो आपल्याला चेंज करायचा असेल तर, and to just see the material, that is MM03 here, and that is MM03. Similarly, you can see this is the tab bar favorite. Here you can add your folder. Simply right click, insert the folder. एक नवीन folder येईल इथं. Now I have MM. If you want to add the T code, just similarly go here, insert the transaction, that is MM02. You will get it. The third one, if you want to add any transaction, MM03, just to display the material. So this is nothing but the front end where they are going to create the material. But we are going to configure at the back end. Similarly, SPRO, reference IMG, right? I always, not always, couple of lectures, I just told you logistics general and this material management. These are the two tabs generally we take care of. The consultant of material management configs. So we'll go to the logistics general here. Here you will find n number of things. So we'll go to the material master. So configuring the material master here, you'll get the details how we are going to configure it, right? The field selection, what are the different fields, how it has been captured. Basic settings, right? In basic settings, generally we'll get the output format of the material. So this is the output format. The length of the material, 18. What is that? In MM01, here, you will see this length, right? HEG length hai na? That characters are how much? How many? Sorry, 18 length. Means you can put the number, material number range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18 character. So beyond 18 character, there is a limitations. You can again check it from here also. You can get the details with respect to the table name, field name. This is the way you can have it, right? So now here you can select if any material number is there. If you want the leading zeros, you can tick it. So I have already ticked this, and we can see the one material we have created. I'll just see it. MM03 म्हणजे material display होते. Here you can see the display the material. MM03 enter हा material आहे. So you will see these are the leading zero. Why the leading zero? कारण ही number range आपण select केली होती 5261, right? 4 times 0 261. So leading zeros are appearing just because of you have selected here. If you remove it, right, for the next material onwards, there will not be leading zeros. So I just kept it. Lexicographical, the format, just now the format what we have seen, A dash, hyphen, the kind of XXYY 2024. It's a numeric, it's a sign convention, alphanumeric number range if you want to have. Mainly we can use it for the external number range. That time we can select the lexicographic, right? Global setting, there is nothing we are going to make any changes. The global setting. Now the maintain company codes for material management. What is that? We are going to maintain the posting here. So this is very, very important. Maintain company codes for material management. Click here, right? You will find the position, your company code, that is HPCL. HPCL, Hindustan Petroleum, right? It has been already created by someone. Again, we have created, right? So, no, sorry. it is created by us only. The system tells us that here you will make the changes according to your one. Your posting period, this is 3 months. And this is the allow back posting. So this is very, very important because it gives us idea in the month, in which month and the which year you have going to start it the material. Because समजा पुढच्या वर्षी 2025 मार्च मध्ये तुम्हाला इन्व्हेंटरी घ्यायची असेल, तर त्यावेळेला काही मटेरियल जे असतील ते मार्च महिन्यात क्रिएट झालेले असतील, काही जे असतील ते एप्रिलमध्ये. ऑल द डेटा यू आर गोइंग टू फाइंड और समराइज. You will take the record or the report via the posting period. Second is, if you are not going to maintain this, the system will throw an error during GRN. That is goods receipt. And in order to avoid that, and इथं आता मेंटेन न करता कंपनीनं पिक केलं and directly you go over there. So that time you cannot make any changes. So save it. Now I can change my TR. Right? I'll select this material master. Already I have it. जर नसेल तर काय करायचं? Just come here, create a request, give the short description as MM0201 dash material master dash. If you want to give the company specific, you can give it out, right? If you want to save, and just simply save. Once you save it, this number will get generated. And on that number, you are going to just simply save it out. Right? The data gets saved. Typically, the TR, the transport range itself, is nothing but we are going to ask the basis team to move from one system to the another, from development to the quality, and then from quality to the production one. So you just maintain the TR accordingly. एका TR मध्ये enterprise structure असेल, एका TR मध्ये it is related to your material mass, right? Now the material types. Define attributes of material types. This is the way how we are going to create the material type. Material type it is a type की raw material आहे, काय आहे, finished goods, semi-finished goods, spare parts, you can see. So I can tell you ROH is there. So this is the standard raw material type, right? Similarly, I just said HALB. This is the standard semi-finish. You can see Hawa, trading goods is there. Operating supplies is high. So don't directly put your material under this category. Always what you can do is you just try to copy and replace. Right? म्हणजे समजा मला आता raw material create करायचं. So what I'll do, I'll just try to select this ROH standard, copy it, and I'll give the my custom name, right? We have already created. So what we can do, we'll just go with another material, right? HALB, say. This is one standard material type, semi-finished product. I'll just simply select it, copy it. What then? An R thumb rule is we generally create our material type starting with Z. So this is the nomenclature. This is the screens, right? You are going to have external purchase order. What is that? You are going to procure the material externally. म्हणजे बाहेरच्या वेंडरला एखादा तुम्ही परचेस ऑर्डर पाठवणार आहे. सो दॅट टाइम इट इज अलाविंग. अँड व्हॉट अबाउट इंटरनली? इंटरनली इज दी MRP यू रन इट. अँड तुमचाच एक सिस्टर कन्सर्न प्लांट आहे. म्हणजे आता आपण चाकण प्लांटसाठी समजा हे मटेरियल क्रिएट केलेलं आहे आणि आपल्याला कळलं की चाकण प्लांटमध्ये ह्याचे शॉर्टेजेस आहेत. बट वी ऑब्झर्व दॅट इन द पिंपरी प्लांट, right, it is already there. So you internally you send the material, so you can procure it. So internal purchase order, if you don't want to allow, then what you can do, no purchase order allowed internal. And if you want to allow, just make it allowed. Account category reference is the combination of material type and the pricing generally get taken care, and this is not maintained by us. Only we maintain, sorry. This is not created by us. It will create by FI people, FI consultant. They'll just provide us account category reference and the price control. That is the standard price control. If this is the semi-finished product, you purchase it, you make some sort of changes and you are making this finish, you can have it as a, and you can change then the moving average price, right? Enter. This is the valuation areas gets updating. Again, enter. You can see the number of dependent entries, kiti hai? 344, those are copied. Now you can see we have ZALB is created. You can see the details likewise here. Now quantity and value updating. Valuation area is nothing but the plant. So our plant is, say, see, value and quantity updating. Initially, your value and quantity is 0, right? So what happens? ज्यावेळेला तुम्ही GRN कराल, GRN म्हणजे काय? गुड्स रिसिप्ट. मटेरियल तुमच्या वेअरहाऊसला येऊन पडते. So that time there should be updation in the quantity changes according to whatever you make the changes. If the quantity and value updates ticks are not available, then that time system will not allow you. Simply it is clear. If you untick it, right, so the quantity, you will get this error again at the time of GRM. इनिशियल स्टॉक किती असतो कुठल्याही वेअरहाऊस मध्ये? 0 असतो. तुम्हाला किती गाड्या पाहिजेत? 10 गाड्या पाहिजेत. सो तुम्ही परचेस ऑर्डर 10 गाड्यांची कुणाला दिला? हिरो मोटर कॉपला दिलेला आहे. हिरो मोटर कॉपनी 10 गाड्या दिल्या. त्या 10 गाड्या बरोबर आहेत का तुम्ही बघणार. GRN म्हणजे गुड्स रिसिप्ट करणार. गुड्स रिसिप्ट ज्या वेळेला तुम्ही करताय त्या गाड्या तुमच्या मालकीच्या होतात आणि तुमच्या वेअरहाऊसला येऊन पडतात. 10 गाड्या त्यांनी पाठवल्या. इनिशियल स्टॉक इज 0. Once you do the goods receipt, the stock is 10. How it will update? It will update only and only after if these ticks are there. ह्याच्या दिसतात and accordingly the valuation is there. पहिला आज लॉट घेतलाय मार्च महिन्यात 10 गाड्यांचा. The price of the each bike is 1 lakh rupees. You will get it in the month of June. The price is 1,10,000. So there is a valuation update, right? त्यावेळेला तुमचा स्टॉक 10 मधल्या 8 गाड्या सोल्ड झालेल्या आहेत, 2 राहिलेल्या आहेत आणि 10 तिथे ऍड झाल्या, म्हणजे टोटल 12 गाड्या आहेत. त्यावेळेला त्या 12 गाड्यांचं जे अपडेशन आहे, व्हॅल्यू अपडेशन, it is somewhere lie between 1 lakh to 1,10,000 totally. So that is the value updation. Similarly, you can do it. You can save it again on the material master. Right? So this is the configuration details. Generally, you can simply copy another one. I'll just share the documents, right? And then we create the number and assign the number ranges. That is the pending one, right? Any doubt?
नाही सर, आता तरी. पण सर संध्याकाळी प्रॅक्टिस करताना डाऊट असेल मी विचारतो.
नाही, विचारा, काही हरकत नाही. आता वेळ किती आहे तुमच्याकडे अजून?
नाही, आज ऑफिसला जायचंय, सुट्टी नाही.
हा, चालेल.